Hi, I'm Shelley Schuster. I'm the president of the Keck Graduate Institute of Applied Life Sciences, one of the Claremont colleges in Southern California. It's a pleasure to be able to talk to you today about our new and exciting program with Biocon. We are an institution that has been formed about 16 years ago now, solely for the purpose of bridging the gap between science and business in the life sciences. We have many graduate programs that are very team-based, very hands-on, using real-world examples and problems that are focused in the life sciences industry. Our students get a great deal of exposure to problems in clinical and regulatory affairs, in pharmaceutical development, in bioprocessing and operations, in devices and diagnostics industry, as well as a big overview and a bunch of detail as well in the business of the biosciences. So we're very proud of our program. It's been very successful, and it is a real thrill to be able to work with Biocon, the largest and I would certainly argue the best biotechnology company in India, to be our partner in an educational innovation that will hopefully help India and Biocon as well. As many of you know, educational programs in both the U.S. and India are not necessarily geared toward giving students the skills that they may need in industry, per se. A great deal of theory, a great deal of understanding about various scientific aspects and technologies and the things that drive the industry, for sure. But understanding of the other parts of how industry really operates are really not part of most curricula worldwide. So we are very pleased to be able to work with Biocon to provide a unique experience for students who want to understand how to work in the industry using the skills they've gotten as young scientists, and also to add to those regarding what it takes to really operate inside a very complex, global, and highly regulated industry. So we are proud to work with the Biocon Academy and the Biocon Corporation to provide this new program and to develop this new program. We will be doing it with faculty here in California who will be delivering a program in real time. It's being given live to the students in Bangalore. It'll be in small cohorts with a very intimate environment, as much as we can accomplish using the technologies. I'll mention in a moment the kinds of technologies we have available to accomplish this. We are hoping to create an atmosphere, an environment, and a teaching program that is, again, very cooperative and very interactive, so that students really get a working understanding of what it's like to work in teams and to solve real problems together as a team in the life sciences industry. It's a way for students to not only learn about the science, learn more about the science and the technology that is so important in developing the new products for Biocon, but also in understanding the context in which this whole industry operates. As I mentioned before, it's global, so every country has different regulations and different requirements. It requires testing in humans. Again, a very, very high bar to achieve and to do correctly and properly and ethically. And in addition, it is all highly regulated. Virtually every government in the world has regulations, has controls over every aspect of this industry. So every reagent one uses in the laboratory, every process one uses in production, every time that a product, or whether it be pharmaceutical or a device, sits around in a warehouse, for example, or is mailed or delivered or trucked, all of these processes have to be controlled and documented and understood by the regulatory agents before it goes into a human being. But at the end, we have to understand why it's so important to do this and why we're so excited to work with Biocon. And that is, we are hopeful that the young people who take this program work for Biocon in the industry and help develop new life-saving therapies that help society. So we like to view what we're doing with the Biocon Academy as a way of extending what we've learned about here at KGI and use it for the benefit of students in Bangalore and do it in a real-time way, so that with a 16-week program, they will be able to be major contributors in the company as soon as they walk in the door at Biocon. We're hopeful that we were able to deliver to the students and have the students really appreciate the kind of educational outcome we expect and the kind of learning environment that we want to develop in this interaction. And let me just mention that the courses that we are looking to to have immediately are molecular biotechnology, fermentation, mammalian cell biotechnology, introduction to laws and regulation. This will be the U.S. Food and Drug Administration as well as European regulations will be the focus. And then biopharmaceutical quality assurance and control. And that will be the first half of the semester. So as you can imagine, with 4 courses with those titles, there's going to be a great deal of learning going on just in the first half of the semester. The second half of the semester will be pharmaceutical development, mammalian cell biotechnology, CMC regulations of pharmaceuticals, and CMC, I should point out, is chemicals, manufacturing, and controls. And then bioseparations, how to take the materials that we've made in the laboratory and in the production facility and separate them and purify them so that they reach the standards that are expected before a product goes out the door. So as you can see, with this course design, there is a real opportunity to understand the whole process of not only drug development, but understanding how it fits into the global context of delivering a new product to the world. We are hopeful that this overall program will enable students to be contributing members not just to the corporation, but also to society that desperately needs the products and the innovation that you people are going to bring to this new industry.